Hello here, Ham Planet here with another video, and I'm calling myself Ham Planet because I just figured out the term, and it's a term used for fat people. Well, basically me and aggressive fat people, and I am fat. I am 200 pounds and I am trying to lose weight, but it is hard to lose weight, so I will still be trying. Anyway, I'm sorry about that awful voice, but yes, I am overweight, I'm obese, and I am trying to lose the weight, exercising, and trying to eat healthy. Hear the word trying. Most of the times I break weight. For example, last night I spoiled myself with Chinese food, Chinese takeout, which was a mistake. Obviously, I know I should manage my proportions, which I'm trying on most days, but some days I just want something nice to eat, and I am drinking more cherry juice instead of the carbonated juice. Living in Guyana, a country where fruits are bountiful, you're not going to get one specific fruit all year round, but you're going to get a bunch of fruits. You can get a small watermelon for $200 at certain shops, so people should really look into that. I had mentioned in one of my videos that it is Education Month, so today we're going to be reading a book and talking about some stuff when it comes to education and the schools in Guyana. So from my experience from my school at Westmore Secondary, and I was a very, very bad child. You know what, I think we should start with nursery school and my dad. So there's a reason why I'm starting with that and my dad. So my dad was a teacher at the nursery school, and he was this amazing person who used to help me like school a lot. I'll tell you about a period of time when I hated it. Anyway, so my dad used to teach at the nursery school, and I have such fond memories from it. I also remember something clearly. So please take in mind that Guyanese Caribbean people can beat their children. They can beat their children to the point of they're between life and death, and just take them to the hospital, get them patched up, bring them back, slap a band-aid on it, and they're good as new. So when I was in nursery school, I believe it was my second year of nursery school, there was this boy in my class. His name begins with M. I'm not gonna give it away and say who it is, but he's super cute now, and I got really fat, so you know, oops. Anyway, so M, I decided I was going to kiss him, and I crawled underneath the nursery school table and I kissed him on the lip. It wasn't anything with tongue or anything, it was just a kiss on the lip. And some of my so-called friends from nursery school, they told the teacher told my mom, and my mom beated me with a belt. My skin was burning when she was finished. She beated me so bad with that belt, and I remembered in my mind, I was saying, I hate her, I hate her, I hate her. Now that I'm older, they're like, hey, kiss. I remember two of my niece and nephew, they're like telling them to go kiss each other, and that's cute. But when I did it in nursery school to a complete stranger, my mom beat the shit out of me. So, you know, I definitely will call her to remind her about that. Like, hey mom, remember that time when I kissed the boy and you beat me so bad? I might call her and tell her that, but right now we are kind of arguing a bit about other stuff that I will not be covering. So then again, in primary school, so in Guyana you have nursery school, primary school. Most people don't really send their kids to daycare. There's always someone at home who's willing to take care of the kids. So I did not go to daycare, but I went to nursery school. That's from the ages 3 to 4, I think 5, 4 or 5. Anyway, when you're 5, you start primary school, 5 or 6, and that you go grade 1 to grade 6. I think by grade 6 you'll be 10 or 11. Some kids are 10, some kids are 11. So not grade 1, I think grade 2, the same girls came home and told my mom. They were telling her the old story about how I kissed Martin, and she beat me again. Oh boy, I said his name. Nope, you did not hear his name. Oh shit, I said his name. Anyway, they told her how I kissed M, and she thought I kissed him again, and so she beat me again. So I got beat 2 times for the same thing, which was very, very bad of her. I'm going to call her and remind her about this later. Anyway, she beat me again for that. We had fun in... I'm not even telling anything about the school, I'm just telling you about the great stuff we did. But when I came to school, one time one of the boys threw away all my books. I don't know why. Maybe he didn't like me or whatnot, but he did. Some of the girls were mean to me too. Because I was not like that. Actually, you know what? They weren't mean. They just didn't acknowledge me, and I didn't acknowledge them because I had my own stuff I wanted to do, and they weren't the same as me. So, you know, we just wanted to be our separate ways. But my parents wanted me to hang out with them, and maybe I'll cover on that on a later date. But primary school was fun, and secondary school. So secondary school was just this amazing time that I wish I had stayed in there to enjoy it more, but I used to skip school a lot and I regret doing so. Anyway, what I want to talk about our school system in Guyana. We have uniforms. Uniforms, they're issued what you need to wear by the school. They can't be too tight, they can't be too short for the girls, and you wear a shirt with something like a dress over it, or you wear a skirt with your shirt tucked in. Remember, these things cannot be too tight, cannot be too short. For the boys, they wear these they wear pants with shirt. Form 1 and 2, I believe Form 3 too, they wear short pants. Form 4 and 5, they wear the long pants. And it cannot be too fine. Fine bottom pants are not allowed, the teachers will check it. Your pants, you should be able to pull it up over your knee and let it drop down back. Sometimes they'll let it slide with not dropping down back, but it definitely needs to be able to be pulled up above your knee. So they are dress code. Some of the schools don't really follow the dress code, but the school I went to, West Demerara Secondary, amazing school, amazing teachers. They're wonderful and very patient with their kids. They had the dress code. Also socks. Girls wear white socks, boys wear black socks, which I think is stupid. Girls should be allowed to wear black socks, because when I used to wear pumps and people would mash my foot so much, I came home with black socks. I went with white socks and came home with black socks. That's how dirty my socks get. So I think girls should be allowed to wear black. However, girls wear white socks, boys wear black, and your socks should not have any marking or designs on them. When it comes to hair tie and hairstyle, you shouldn't have any fancy hairstyle. Your hair tie should be black, no other colors allowed. You should have a ribbon on your hair. The school color ribbon in West Dem is green or black. Some schools are blue or black or red or black. There's 2 colors that you can wear. When it comes to earrings, no fancy earrings, plain earrings. When it comes to chains, no other accessory. You're allowed to wear earrings, and that's just for girls. Boys are not allowed earrings. Obviously, no tattoos when you're going to school. They're gonna put you out of school, or unless you're able to cover up the tattoo, then you can stay. Let's see, one more am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, socks needs to be by ankle. Do not wear knee-high socks, because the teachers are asking you if you're a football player. You're not allowed to wear knee-high socks. And there are some other dress codes that I'm probably forgetting, because maybe I just got so accustomed to it that I think of it as normal. It is normal here, to be honest. Dress code for the school is very much normal, and if you just hear the hit on the roof, please remember, we have pigeons. Evil pigeons, just like there's an evil cat who is stalking me and doesn't want me to do anything right now. Oh, I was going to tell you about the lizard in the jungle. It's a book, The Lizard in the Jungle, Animal Habitat, Oxford Scientific Film. That's the cover of the book I just told you. It's a book that speaks about lizards, and the only reason I actually picked it up from other than when I was a child was because remember the green iguana that I had the video of in some of my last videos? You guys can go look for it and check it out. So Mr. Iguana or Mrs. Iguana, I haven't seen her back since then, but according to some people, the only reason I was allowed to touch her, pick her up, play with her I didn't really play with her, I just picked her up, was because she had eggs, so she couldn't really defend herself from me. That's why I was allowed to do that. So, you know, I don't really want to harass her, so I'm not going to go there and actively look for her. But I did some readings about green iguanas and their favorite. Actually, in Guyana, do you know that people eat green iguanas? Yeah, they catch them and they eat them. And I find that disgusting and, you know, a little bit nasty, but I'm not judging. I am not going to judge the people who eat iguanas or the people who eat yari. In case you're wondering what yari is, they're opossums and people eat them. So you know what, I am definitely not judging anyone eating those things. Absolutely not. Like, why would I judge someone who'd go into the forest and catch an iguana, tie it up, skin it and cook it and boil its eggs and eat it? Why would I judge someone? I mean, I eat chicken, so you know, not judging. Actually, my dad told me one time him and his friends catch a hummingbird and ate it, and I'm thinking, what sort of meat do you get from a hummingbird? What? First of all, who do you gotta be to be catching a hummingbird? Anyway, I was looking at the food chain for lizards, and I saw the lizards in the middle, and there are these arrows pointing to it and pointing to everybody else. So I'm curious, lizards, they eat what exactly? Because I see humans on this list. I don't want to know if we have just joined the food chain for lizards, because I'm not very fond of the iguana at the back there if I'm on his food chain, her food chain. Mrs. Iguana, his food chain. Anyway, drawing's coming to an end. Hope you guys enjoy it. Oh, and there's a video of me at the end, so you can finally get to see what I look like. Ugly, fat me. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, please leave a like and maybe share this video if you like it, or maybe you can leave a comment, and I'll mention more about my weight loss journey throughout this video and every other future video. Anyway, maybe you can subscribe and maybe you'll get to see more of my hair, who does not know what it wants to become, and more of me. Bye!